Hey there, welcome in Earth Signs. This is Heather with Heather's Healing, and I'm here to look at January 2026 for Earth Signs. So that's going to be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and happy birthday to Capricorn. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising. You could also check your Venus sign if you are an Earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. January 2026. Let's take a look at what's going on for the Earth signs. And thanks so much for being here, you guys. I hope you are doing well. And welcome to a new year. I'll be doing a video, it could be up by the time these videos post, but a video just briefly looking at some of the energies that I'm feeling for 2026. All right, Earth signs, the main theme. What's going on here? Block. The root, or what's at the heart of the situation. Past energies. Present, we've got 2. Slide these over a little bit. Future. Wow, okay. Maybe there's a card here for each of you. Where you get your power, what's draining you. Energies in your environment. Hopes and fears. Advice and guidance. All right, let's see what's going on here with the Earth signs. What are we talking about? What's the main theme here? Ace of Pentacles, I love this. So anytime I see aces in tarot, there is a divine intervention type of energy here. So keep that in mind with this card. But Ace of Pentacles, what Spirit wants to talk about this month for Earth signs is new opportunities. I'm also really focused on this house. My eye was really drawn to the house here. So this could be, you could be moving. There could be a new home on the horizon. When the Ace of Pentacles shows up, this is bringing new resources to you. This could be new money, a new job, again, the new home, a new community with the spider. Spiders remind me of community and, you know, the webs we weave, the connections that we have. But there's a big focus this month on new opportunities. So new money, new job, new home, all of these things could be coming in. Or it could be that you are desiring that and you're starting to take the steps to make these changes, to welcome in some new resources. And you are being divinely assisted. I love that with the aces. So what's the block? 8 of Swords. I feel like what I'm hearing is whatever these new resources are, for many of you, you've been wanting to make this change for a while. This isn't something that you're not aware of. You have just been choosing to not look at it because it's felt overwhelming. It stresses you out. You don't want to deal with it. It's that type of energy. The interesting thing with the energy of 2026 is it's kind of like the year of being uncomfortable. It's all about new starts, and you will be pushed out of your comfort zone. So that's probably why it's coming up this month. So take a look at why are you not wanting to look at some of these things? Why are you choosing to stick your head in the sand? That is the block here. But I do feel like this is more past energy. I don't really, while you still might feel very overwhelmed by making a lot of changes, you're ready to look at it. You're ready to consider it. You know, you are, and maybe some of you have been forced to look at it. You know, this could be, for example, maybe you were recently laid off from your job. Maybe changes happened with your job, and now you're being forced to look at it because you can't ignore it anymore. You know, it could be something like that too. Let's leave the Ace of Swords on, or the Ace of Pentacles on top. Again, the root of the issue here. What else? Going a little deeper into this block, we have the Ten of Swords. We are in a 10-year this year, so it's the end. Last year, 2025 was the end of a cycle, and the end of a 9-year cycle, actually. So big changes. Lots of changes are coming in this year, and it's starting this month. But these are going to be changes that bring freedom and expansion wherever you've been feeling really stuck or lost. Whatever changes come in to your life this year, it's going to alleviate feeling that feeling of being overwhelmed or stuck. So Ten of Swords, this is it's an end. You're moving on. Whatever, and the Ten of Swords can be a delayed ending. So perhaps this is an ending that should have happened, a change that should have happened a long time ago, but because you were being so resistant to that change, it hasn't happened, but now it is. So wherever you feel like you are collapsing or breaking down, let's see, whatever area of life feels overwhelming, that's where the change is going to happen. And again, keep in mind, if you're feeling overwhelmed, keep in mind there's divine intervention here too. Past. Oh, nice. We've had the Two of Cups. I feel like this is how you have been engaging with your life. You know, things have been okay. Might not be fantastic, but they've been okay. I feel like there's a little bit of energy here of, again, kind of sticking your head in the sand. You've had some blinders on. Maybe there were some things that you weren't wanting to look at, and you were okay ignoring those things. This could also be you looking back on the past, romanticizing it a little bit as well, and there's nothing wrong with that. Two of Cups is a beautiful energy. It's contentment. It's being deeply satisfied, being deeply connected. This can be a romantic, energy here as well. Let's see where you are presently. Oh, well, here we go. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, another 10. Earth signs, lots of changes. And we have the Tower. So this is presently happening. And this is kind of what I was feeling here with this energy. Whatever you had been delaying, whatever you had been not wanting to see, the universe is forcing you to look at it now. So there is changes around. The Tower can bring unexpected change. Unexpected, you weren't planning on it, but the universe needs you in a different place. Source needs you in a different place, doing something different, interacting with your life in a different way. So when the Tower happens, this is the universe moving you because you've been resistant to do it yourself. Now you're going to be forced. So this is going to bring changes, and you're currently, and it doesn't have to be something major either, but you're currently going through this. There are changes within your home environment, work, family, whatever your stability, your home base, your whatever you do every day of your life, your everyday life is being disrupted in some way. Some people it's going to be bigger than others. So you're in a challenging time now, and that's okay. You know, I think back over my life, some of the things that happened that at the time seemed absolutely devastating and really sucked ended up being blessings in disguise. So that's this type of energy here. Now, for some of you, this could be a loss of a home. And this could also be a loss of a family member. And if that is what you are going through, I just want to send just a lot of love, and I'm really sorry for that loss. And when you are losing a person or a pet, something you really love, you know, that grief never leaves. So you have that grief never leaves. So anyway, I just want to say that to anyone that is going through that type of a loss. The other thing that I'm noticing here too, you've got these little guys down here with the safety net. So again, there is divine intervention here, assisting you through the chaos. Divine intervention has also probably brought on some of the chaos as well. The other thing that I feel just with 2026 in general, it will be a year of chaos. And not that it's horrible or anything like that, but there's a lot of change. And anytime you're starting again or you're starting new, there is kind of an element of chaos because there's instability. You might not feel as grounded. You might not feel you don't have the safety net, or you feel like you don't have the safety net that you once had. And you will get that back. It just, you know, it's going to take some time. Let's see what we have for the future here. So here again, we got the energy of loss, grief. I feel like this is a continuation of whatever this is. So if it's a loss, if it's the death of someone, the loss of a home, you know, this is continued. It's the healing process, you know. But we do have, these are some big energies here. So we've got the sun, which I really love. Brighter days are ahead. Good fortune is coming in. This is the energy of expansion. I also really love that you got this card because it's a 1 year, it's a 10-1 year. And the energy of 1 is the color yellow. It's the sun. It is tapping into your full potential. So where you might have been playing small in the past, where you may have been maybe hiding a little bit, or, you know, afraid to show your full self, whatever is happening presently is going to push you in a direction of empowerment, you know, really getting to know yourself at a really deep level. I do feel like it's a year of reflection and major personal growth for everyone. So we have the energy of the sun, expansion, growth, beauty, joy, happiness coming in. And we have judgment in the middle here. This happiness and joy is coming from your ability to reflect, to review, to look at the parts of you that you may not have wanted to look at, and really go deep into what is working in my life, what is not working, and you're making changes. And there's also a lot of you're allowing yourself to grieve. and do allow yourself to grieve. You know, it's a healing process. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. And with anytime there's change or growth, there's going to be sadness at what is left behind. You know, there is going to be, at least I feel this, and a lot of clients I work with, anytime there's a big change or you're entering a new phase of your life, there is a sadness, a grieving of the previous chapter. Beautiful energies, though, here for earth signs. So let's take a look at January. In January, oh nice, where do you get your power? What is fueling you? We've got the Page of Pentacles. So learning, new experiences. This could literally be going back to school. This could be learning how to cope with what you're presently going through, the challenges that you're currently going through. This is reflection. This is learning about you. Who are you in this new chapter of life? And I feel like this is something that's going to unfold throughout this year, but it does really fuel you. And it brings you peace. That's what I keep hearing. It brings you peace. So be open to learning all sorts of things. It's a pentacle, so it probably will be focused on money, resources, education, work, ways of bettering your everyday life, ways of bettering your the way you live your life. This could, you know, it could be researching, moving to another place, or who knows, it could be anything like that, but this gets you really excited. Energy in your environment. These are people, energies around you. Ace of Swords. This is a beautiful energy. Again, divine intervention, divine intervention through thoughts, through inspiration. So pay attention to conversations you overhear. Pay attention if someone mentions, oh, hey, have you thought about this? Or have you, check out this person? Or have you ever thought about working here or moving here? Pay attention to that, because often that is how source and our guides speak to us. So pay attention to that. Ace of Swords, new inspiration, new thoughts, new ideas. And a lot of that could also be coming from your researching, your learning all about whatever it is that you're learning about. Beautiful energy to have in your environment. Pay attention. Pay attention to the messages, the signs around you. What is on your heart? Three of Cups, really nice energy. You're open to connection. You are open to, you want friends, earth signs. You want friends. You want to have fun. You want to connect with other people. You are opening up. So for any of you that have been maybe shut down, unavailable, not wanting to get close to others, that's changing. You are desiring connection with others and having friends. Beautiful energy. I like that. Continued advice and guidance. Look, we got another 10 of Cups. This is deep emotional satisfaction, happiness and joy, connecting. This is at the happy family. You know, this is, and a happy family doesn't have to be your traditional family. These could be the friends that you are gathering along your life. You know, these are, there's a big shift here that I'm feeling with earth signs. There's a big shift from, it's not so focused on work and money and you know, there is just a deeper desire here to enjoy your life, to have fun, for it to have an emotional meaning. Your life needs more of that. And this card is saying that that's coming in, that with the Ten of Cups. This is connecting really deeply to your community, to your family, to the things that are really important to you. This is, you know, being emotionally fulfilled. This is love, contentment, commitment with people that you value and you really trust. So beautiful energy here. Let's go ahead and pull. I want to pull a card for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So lots of changes, a lot to look forward to. And I will be offering a discount on my readings this month. I do that every year. So I'll have a link below. And if you'd like to book a 60-minute reading, we can look at your year ahead. We can go through each month, and that's kind of fun to do. Or you could book a 30-minute reading, and we can just look at a summary of your year or anything you'd like to, any questions you have for your guides, we can look at that as well. All right, so a card for Capricorn, additional advice and guidance for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Taurus, and Virgo. So for Capricorn, we have it says the elk and ash. We have strength. Interesting. I'm a Capricorn, and one of the words that I wrote down that came to me, this is your year of developing strength and courage. So Capricorn, this month, you're stronger than you know. We have the energy of strength here. And I love the antlers. I love antlers, and that's so Capricorn too. So love that. Taurus, the sheep and blackberry. There's a real Cancer kind of feel to this. Cancer energy, devotion. I love that for Taurus. And this feels like devotion to you, to your life, to curating. I'm hearing curating love and beauty for Taurus. So this month, big focus on curating, you know, love and commitment and beauty. What makes your heart sing? What touches your soul? Really tapping into that this month. I also feel like this is an energy that's going to radiate out through this year for you, Taurus. Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? Oh, I love this card. It says the beaver and birch, home. Focus on home this month. But again, I feel like this is talking about the whole year. And, you know, we were talking about home on this card. I don't think I said it, but I did think it. When I saw the home, I did hear Virgo. So there could be a lot of Virgos that are moving, or maybe you're buying a home. But there's also a question of what is home? What makes a home, Virgo? What is that for you? The other thing that's really standing out is the birch on here. Birch is very protective. It protects against dark energies, people energies that may try to harm you. You are protected, and I feel that very strongly for this whole year. Virgo, you are protected. You're being divinely guided, and also it feels like your guides are putting a shield around you, around your home. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with Virgos there, but you are you are protected. And this does feel like a reimagining of, or redefining what is home. What is home? So beautiful messages here. Again, happy birthday to Capricorn. Blessings to all of my earth signs. Please like the video if you liked it, and blessings on your month and new year. I'll talk to you real soon.